Huh. Okay, I doubt I adjusted that. I think it's the game adjusting that itself. It's just the timing of it made me think I did it. The ziggurats like this one are in Warcraft 3, though they're different. Well, there is one that looks like that. You know, crystal and all, and riding souls surrounding it. The difference is it actually attacks anything that gets nearby, beyond just supplying food to the the Scourge army. Yeah, it's all called food in Warcraft 3 as far as memory serves. I was sent here from the Sanctum of the Sun to collect some ore samples, but the gnolls have overrun the place. It's going to be my head on a platter if I don't get these samples to the Magister soon. Maybe you could help me, mage. You can find the ore in the tin and copper veins here. The gnolls are carrying it around too. When you have enough, take it to Magister Qualesis at the Sanctum of the Sun directly to the east. Go across the Dead Scar. You'll find the Sanctum just south of the Sungrace Peak. I have to kill 8 gnolls, 6 scavengers, and 4 shaman, and gather some ore. If I had, you know, mining, I could just mine the ore out, but I don't. So, anyway.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't remember what I was talking about before I got here. I remember Medea. Also, just to be clear, when I made my joke about Viva Revolution, there was no revolution. Just to be clear, it was just a joke, because they were just like, yeah, let's kill the king, or let's side against the king, woo! Just because they were talking with a woman. It just, I know, it's just like the willingness to change side, you know, to side against her. From what little we know of the character, nice king. Like, he's good enough, at least. Better than other kings. Joffrey's coming to mind. You know, just the quickness of it. Just, I don't know, it seemed a little weird. And so I made a joke out of it. I really should switch to Frostbolt. It does superior damage and slows the targets for more and for longer. It is superior to Frost Firebolt. Frost Firebolt doesn't even include like a dot. Having a dot would make it useful for to make it a true combination of Fireball and Frostbolt. That's kind of what I always saw it as. Though I suppose me seeing it as one thing shouldn't be shame. You know, the game shouldn't be punished if it had a different vision of something. If you get me. Also, since Dwarves Draenor, these mushrooms just like shaking off spores and all that isn't exactly comforting, what with the spores taking over people. For those who haven't watched Warcraft Draenor, yeah, that happens. It's actually really messed up. Some guy in the Crimson Fence that's going crazy, and it just looks. It messes with me. It goes with some like weird fear of mine. I couldn't put a finger, like a label to it, but it just like whatever, like the way the storyline there is scripted just really messes with me head. So yeah. Oh, Bloodlust. going in for melee. I guess his mana is too low for any other spells. Bloodlust was, and I think he even has the same audio cue there, was actually a Warcraft 3 spell. The only ones I remember who could cast it were ogre mages. They were quite dangerous. Well, okay, they weren't too dangerous if you had enough of force. The way I play is I mass up a big army and crush everything. They weren't too dangerous, but they were useful to, when you could hire them as a merc, because, well, they could make your other units go berserk or bloodlust, which meant they were so much better. They could attack a lot faster and therefore do a lot more damage. I mean, imagine your hero, a hero that could do heavy damage after bloodlust and attacking more. It'll be awesome. Or imagine if fully upgraded knight or abomination. Actually, abominations weren't in it, were they? You know, some fully upgraded heavy hitter. Actually, they were in it. Sorry, like some fully upgraded heavy hitter after bloodlusting out. Pretty nice. You can decide who they target, or just have it on autocast, so it would hit anyone and everyone with it. You could leave it up to them. This stuff gives off a faint aura in the dark. Interesting. Only a few more gnolls and scavengers left.
I can't carry it.
Also, I just want like amendment to that siding with someone because you agree on something. Like even if you disagree with someone on most of what they're saying, but you you agree on this one issue. So you just agree to side together on that one thing, if you get what I'm trying to say. Another thing is, say if you disagree with a person on every issue, you still may end up siding with them, say if... Well, less siding with them, more like, say, like... The only example coming to mind is, like, say if you disagree with them on, like all the issues possible, let's just say hypothetically, I'm sure that... Part of me is thinking, I don't know if that happens much. Like, you probably agree with people on at least one topic. But, let's say you disagree on everything. You still may take their side in something. Like, say if, you know, people are accused, you know... I'm trying to word this right. But, you know, it's basically like... something's happening with, you know, with them involved, but you disagree with what's happening to them. Like, say it's people are like unjustly, because they disagree with some issue, something that they've said, they try and get them fired from their job or something. You may take issue with that and side with the person in question, even though you disagree on everything. They agree on everything. Like they like pepperoni on their pizza. I know, we can't. Actually, pepperoni on pizza isn't half bad. Used to love it as a kid. Used to always get a Hawaiian pizza, which is, you know, cheese pizza with pepperoni and ham. And then when I got a bit older, I would get a bit of not pepperoni and ham, ham and pineapple. Then I'd slap a bit of pepperoni on it when I got a bit older. Okay, move. Crossfire bolt, kill it, heal. Okay, stop them, do this. So yeah, there I made my point. I just realized I kind of left that thing incomplete, so I was just like, well, I've got my words with me, let's bring it back up. Like, sometimes my English skills just escape me. And it's just like, I may as well not be able to speak English when they do that. No habla inglés. I vaguely remember my Spanish classes. Vaguely. Okay, I need a single gnoll and a single scavenger. Well, there's the two I need. Actually, they're both in there as well, but I'll take it one at a time here. Okay. Just hearing the water elemental spells were making me think there's another, like a shaman was attacking me or something. Just off to my side. Even though I don't believe they have the same spell sounds. Okay, I could take that knife and use it, but it's not good for me. Lynx meat, we'll drop that. I'll hold on to the potion. As you saw earlier, they can sometimes come in use. May as well hold on to them.
I can't carry it.
Oh, hey, big boy. Let's chill him off, shall we? Cool him off, I should say. Now, if only I could still do my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, you know, chill out, or whatever. I can no longer do it. That came out terribly, I know. That's why I'm glad I don't really listen to my videos before posting them. I would have to edit it out otherwise. But yeah, basically, no, not all. But when I was younger, I could do a very good, apparently, Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. But now that I'm a bit older, I can't. It's left me. I can do other impressions that are apparently pretty good. In the last session, you did hear my Southern Belle. How I do declare, oh my stars and garters. You heard that. Oh yeah, that's for the abomination. Ooh, and there it is. It's well above my pay grade right now. But like you heard that. I'm rather limited in what I can say within the accent. At least for now. I find I've easier time saying some southernisms rather than like, if someone seems stereotypically southern enough, I think I can get my mouth around it within the accent, but otherwise I have some difficulty. Okay, blink. Okay, I'm going to head back to Tranquillion. I'll turn in the Underlight ore samples in a bit. So yeah. And the quests to deal with the Amani are no longer orange. Brilliant. I will go deal with the Suncrown Village now, though, before it gets any lower level. A green quest is a very easy one. They'll give you much less XP than a yellow one, or especially an orange or a red one. You get more XP the harder a quest is. There's no way for a quest to, unlike an enemy where they can get question marks or a skull next to their name. Don't remember which it is for an enemy that's vastly out levels you. But a quest can never get that. It will just remain red. Come on. What spell do they cast? Ooh, they also have freeze. I need to keep that in mind. They've water bolt. I'll leave it. Don't know how much it would go on the auction house for. Don't know how much it would go for on the auction house anyway. Then again, I suppose it's worth trying. Might get a gold. Okay, part of me I forgot to finish my point from... Oh yeah, voices. I'm a bit limited in what I can do with Southern Belle, but at least right now, if I actually worked on it a bit, I could probably do it a bit better. Well, maybe make it sound a bit better, or say a bit more within the voice. Don't know actually how good it is. Apparently it's halfway decent, but I'm probably being modest. Apparently it's, you know, it's a good voice, but don't know. Okay, not bad, Thalas. Keep it up. We could use a few more people like you around here. That you could. This place is a little bit dead, wouldn't you say?
Victory lies ahead.
Did you obtain the essences, Thalas? These are remarkably powerful, Thalas. I'm very pleased with your work. And the grayed out question mark implies that he's another quest for me, but I'm too low level.
The eternal
Disappointing that Night Elf's plans were not readily apparent at Andarot. However, those objects that look like small magically grown trees with powered orbs atop them sound interesting. It would appear that we need need to be more direct in our information gathering efforts. Here, take this coin and these potions. I believe you'll have use for them before we're done dealing with these Night Elves. Into occupied territory. Now the more direct course of action that we're going to take to figure out what these Night Elves are really up to is to have you go to their island and steal any information that you come by. I want you to head west down the road out of town to Slendrous Isle, just off the coast. Go there and recover any plans they might have on the island or their ship. Slendrous? Isn't Slendrous a Night Elf? Did the Blood Elves refuse to name the island, and so are just going by the only name it has, the name given to it by the Blood Elves, or what? Like, Slendrous is a Night Elf, so it's just strange that the isle's named after her. I suppose you could assume that Night Elves named it, but why would the Blood Elf be going by the Night Elf name? I'm sure the Night Elves have plenty of names for things. Don't see the Blood Elves using their names for it, you know? Like the Blood Elf name, the Night Elf name for Forsaken, Enemy, you know? That's slightly different. One's naming an island, another is political allegiance, you know? Or whatever. But yeah, I'm making a joke. Let's go with that. That's a fair job of butchery you managed there, mage. We'll get the miners back to work now. I'm sure they'll be disappointed the break is over, but there's armor and weaponry to be made, and that requires ore to be mined. Here, take this as payment for doing your duty. Go get your armor and weapons repaired, and have a drink on me.
Farewell.
The guy over here, actually, I've turned one in, and he has another quest for me. Ooh, and I have a quest for someone up there. It's the one to do with the rotting hearts. There's another one as well, another quest I have to deal with as well. I don't remember what I was going to say. There's another quest item I have to get from those undead down in the Dead Scar, but I never got it, I don't think. I think that was what I was going to say. I believe I can hear the dame's belly rumbling from even over here. I take it that you're talking to me because you have what I asked you to obtain. Very well, these will do. No, don't describe them crawling around, I don't want to know. I'll work my magic upon these legs and they'll turn it out quite tasty. A little spice here, a pinch of herb there, and then of course some arcane ingredients. And voila, I'm made fit for a queen, or in this case, a dame. Your services have been adequate, mage. Here, take this recipe and some samples. Crunchy spider surprise and crunchy spider surprise recipe. It's actually interesting. Unless he's serving something else up to the dame, gave us this different recipe. The recipe here only requires the crunchy spider leg. He does not provide,